A very good morning to all. In the last class, we started with the chapter Matter and its three states. And we learnt about matter. So what is matter? Anything that has mass and occupies space is called as matter. And everything around us is made up of matter. Today, we are going to learn about the three states of matter. You know which are the three states of matter? The three states of matter are solid, liquid and gas. So these are the three states of matter. In nature, water exists in all three forms, that is in solid, liquid and in gaseous state. So we can see large amount of water in the form of snow and ice. So if you have seen a mountain peak, it is fully covered with ice, and that is the solid state of water. And what about oceans, rivers, lakes? They are filled with water, and that is in liquid state. And when water is heated, it changes into water vapor. So let me give you an example. When we boil water, after some time, when water gets heated, you can see the floating mist above the pot. That is an example of water vapor. So, water exists in all three forms. That is in solid, liquid and in gaseous state. So, water at room temperature is in liquid state. And when this undergoes extreme temperature, it changes into other states of matter. That is, when solid is heated, it changes into liquid. And when liquid is heated, it changes into water vapor. So, water at room temperature is in liquid state. And when it undergoes extreme temperature, it changes into other state of matter. So, water exists in all three forms. So, water is the only element on earth which is present in all three forms. Today, we are going to learn about the first state of matter. So, which is the first state of matter? That is solids. So, you can see here different examples. Three different examples for solids. Even you observe around, you can see many solids. So, here you can see three different examples for solids. You can see the picture of books, computer, table. So, all these are examples for solids. So, what exactly make them solids? So, why do we say all these objects are solid? Because they have a definite shape. They have a very fixed shape. Wherever you place them, their shape doesn't change. If you take this book and keep it somewhere where you like, does its shape change? No, its shape doesn't change. It holds its shape. So, solids have a definite shape. Then, what about the space occupied by them? So, solids occupies the same amount of space. You can see this book on this table. And this book occupies a particular space on this table. If I take this book and keep it somewhere else, still it occupies the same amount of space. Let it be anything. If you have a pen or a pencil, it occupies wherever you keep them, it occupies the same amount of space, which means it has a definite volume. The amount occupied by them remains the same. And there are solid objects, objects which are made up of wood, paper, metals, plastics. All these are solids at room temperature, which means when these objects undergo extreme temperature, they may change into other states of matter. As we discussed about water, water at room temperature is in liquid state, and when it undergoes extreme temperature, it changes into other state of matter. So likewise, objects which are made up of wood, metals, plastics, all these are solids at room temperature. Now, let's see the properties of solids. So, the first one is fixed shape. So solids have a definite shape. Their shape doesn't change. Wherever you keep them, their shape doesn't change. They hold a fixed shape. What is the next property? The next property is fixed volume. It has a fixed volume. It occupies the same amount of space. Notice the next property. The last property is definite mass. Solids have definite mass, means it has weight, and its mass is measured in kilograms. Small amount of mass is measured in grams or milligrams. So solids have definite mass. So which are the three properties of solids? The first one is it has a fixed shape, fixed volume, and it has a fixed mass or a definite mass. So these are some of the properties of solids. So this is about the first state of matter, that is solids. So in page number 74, there is a question given. Name 3 solid objects that you can see in the classroom. So instead of classroom, you just observe around your home and write 3 solid objects that you see in your home and write it down in your notebook. So that's all for today, and let's meet in the next class. So till then, thank you.